The Wish Jar. In a bustling city filled with endless skyscrapers and busy streets, there lived a young woman named Mia. At 27, Mia had dreams as tall as the buildings around her, but she often felt like life was passing her by. She worked a steady but uninspiring job, lived in a small apartment with too many roommates, and longed for a life of adventure, purpose, and fulfillment. Deep down, Mia knew she was destined for more, but the path to her dreams seemed unclear. One evening, after a particularly stressful day at work, Mia decided to clear her head by cleaning out the attic of her childhood home. Her parents had moved away, leaving the house empty, and Mia used it as a place to find solace. As she rummaged through old boxes, she discovered a dusty, forgotten object, a glass jar with a faded label that read, "The Wish Jar." Alongside it was a note in her grandmother's handwriting: "The secret to a joyful life lies in this jar. Believe, and it shall be yours." Mia smiled, remembering her grandmother's love for magical tales and wonder. She always said there was more to life than meets the eye. Intrigued and nostalgic, Mia decided to take the jar home. That night, sitting in her cramped bedroom, she thought about her grandmother's words. What if this jar really did have some kind of secret power? With a slight shrug, she decided to give it a try. Mia wrote her first wish on a small piece of paper: "I wish to feel happier and less stressed tomorrow." She placed the note in the jar and, before falling asleep, closed her eyes and imagined what a happier day would look like. She visualized herself waking up feeling refreshed, enjoying her morning coffee, having pleasant interactions at work, and coming home feeling peaceful. The next morning, Mia woke up to sunlight streaming through her window. She felt surprisingly light-hearted. Her morning coffee tasted better than usual, and the walk to work felt like a breeze. At the office, she found herself smiling more, and even her usually grumpy boss complimented her work. On her way home, she noticed a flyer for a yoga class, a practice she had always wanted to try to help with stress. It was a free session happening that weekend. Mia felt a surge of excitement. Could this be the effect of her wish? That night, she wrote another wish: "I wish to try new things and meet new people." Again, she placed it in the jar, visualizing herself at the yoga class, meeting new friends, and feeling a sense of belonging. As she drifted off to sleep, she felt a sense of anticipation. Over the next few weeks, Mia made a habit of writing down her wishes. "I wish to travel to new places. I wish to find a job I love. I wish to feel financially secure." Each wish was placed in the jar, followed by a few minutes of visualization, imagining her wishes coming true in vivid detail. Mia remembered her grandmother's favorite saying, "What you think about, you bring about." She decided to put this idea to the test. Mia knew it wasn't enough to just write down her wishes, she had to feel them as if they were already happening. So, every night, she would sit quietly, close her eyes, and imagine living her dream life. She saw herself traveling to Paris, feeling the joy of exploring new streets, tasting new foods, and meeting fascinating people. She felt the excitement of landing her dream job, where her talents were recognized and appreciated. She imagined her bank account growing, feeling the relief of financial security. Inspired by what she read about the power of affirmations, Mia started each day with a set of positive statements: "I am open to new opportunities. I am deserving of a fulfilling job. I attract abundance and prosperity." She repeated these affirmations throughout the day, especially when doubt or negative thoughts crept in. Mia read that gratitude was a powerful part of the manifestation process. She decided to start a gratitude journal, writing down 3 things she was grateful for every day. This practice helped her focus on what was going well in her life, rather than what was missing. She felt a shift in her perspective. She was no longer a victim of circumstance but a creator of her reality. One of the stories from The Secret that inspired Mia was about a man who pretended to have already landed his dream job. He dressed for the role, spoke as if he were already employed there, and even practiced driving to the office. Taking a cue from this, Mia started dressing in a way that made her feel confident and successful. She carried herself with the assurance of someone who was living her best life. Another story that stuck with Mia was about a man named Jack Canfield, an author who wanted to earn $100,000 in 1 year. Jack wrote down his goal and visualized a $100,000 check in his mailbox. He felt the excitement of achieving his goal, imagining what he would do with the money. Not long after, Jack had an idea for a book. The book became a huge success, and Jack earned even more than his original goal. This story taught Mia the importance of having a clear vision and the power of belief. Another story was about a woman who was in a lot of debt and struggled with finances. Instead of focusing on her debt, she started to feel grateful for the money she had. She imagined her bills being paid off, visualizing checks coming in the mail. Soon, she received an unexpected check that helped her pay off a large portion of her debt. This story reinforced Mia's belief in the power of gratitude and focusing on what she wanted, not what she feared. As Mia continued her daily practices, her life began to change in remarkable ways. She attended the free yoga class and met people who shared her interests. One of them introduced her to a travel club, and within months, Mia was on her first trip abroad. She felt the joy she had visualized, standing under the Eiffel Tower, tasting fresh croissants, and laughing with new friends. Back at work, Mia's newfound confidence caught the attention of her superiors. She was offered a role in a project that aligned with her passions, and soon after, a promotion followed. Her financial situation improved, too. Mia found herself receiving freelance opportunities and unexpected bonuses, helping her pay off debts and save for future adventures. Every night, Mia would look at the wish jar with gratitude. It had become a symbol of her journey, a journey of believing, visualizing, and manifesting. Mia knew that the jar itself wasn't magic, but it had helped her unlock the power that was within her all along, the power of her thoughts, her beliefs, and her actions. Mia's story inspired those around her. Her roommates started their own wish jars, writing down their dreams and visualizing them daily. Her friends noticed the changes in her life and asked for her secret. Mia shared the simple truth she had learned: what you think about, you bring about. Believe in the power of your dreams, and take steps every day to make them real. As the years went by, Mia's life continued to expand in wonderful ways. She traveled to new countries, met amazing people, and even wrote a book about her experiences, sharing her story with the world. The wish jar became a symbol of hope and possibility for everyone who heard her story. Mia's grandmother had been right all along. The secret to a joyful life wasn't in the jar, but in the belief, gratitude, and vision that each person carried within them. And so, in a city that never slept, Mia found her dreams, one wish, one thought, and one action at a time.